Okay. Hello, team. Good evening. First of all, thanks for joining today's session to automation testing training program. And I will in today's session I will give you a demo for what we cover in the future sessions. Then third session, what we are going to cover, what topics we are going to discuss about in the future sessions. And once, okay. First of all, let me introduce myself. Myself, Shanmuka, and I'm having total 8+ years of experience in IT industry, and I have an experience on both manual and automation, and I have an experience on both C Sharp and as well as Java, and kind for automation. I have an experience on both UI testing, API testing, and database testing, and I worked on multiple domains like banking domain and HCM domain, human capital management, and I have experience on as a team lead, leading a team members of 5 to 6 members, and um, I, uh, I work in different companies and different projects. So having good exposure on the automation testing and as well as manual testing, and that's pretty much about myself. And I am from Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh. Okay, and you can and that's about myself. And okay, in this training program, I'm going to cover below topics. First one, the installation of softwares. Okay, install softwares, Java programming, manual testing, and UI testing, API testing, database testing, and different frameworks we're having. And we are going to discuss about CA pipeline and Git commands. And at the last of the session, we will discuss about the interview questions and the resume preparation, resume and mock interviews we will conduct. Okay, in the entire course, in the entire training, we will discuss we will discuss about these concepts. Okay, for the next 30 to 45, 30 to 35 days. First one, instance softwares. Okay, in this course, we will discuss about Eclipse installation, and Selenium web drivers and frameworks, and pom.xm, a postman tool. Okay, and if you go for Java, we are going to install about Eclipse. If you go for C Sharp, we should install the Visual Studio. And again, if you go for UI testing, we want Selenium web drivers to install the Selenium. And if we want to go API testing, we want to import a couple of packages for API testing and same for database. Okay, and coming for frameworks, if you want to work on different frameworks like Cucumber, TestNG, or POM.xml, you want to install a couple of packages. Okay, I will explain all how to install packages, how to update the packages, how to update the version numbers. All these things we will discuss in this installation module. And for API testing in Mandiver, we install Postman tool. If you want to test API testing, we want to install Postman tool, and then we should perform API operations. So as part of API testing, we will install Postman tool, and I will cover this in the installation module. Next one, Java programming. Okay, and again, even for if we are testing, definitely we should run Java programming. It is a basic need for every software engineer. Java programming is it may DevOps, it may be a developer or tester or a BA. Every designation, Java programming is a basic requirement for every software engineer. Okay, and in this course, I will cover the important one, the OOPS concepts and the strings, arrays, collections, and different programs on strings, arrays, and collections. Okay, and okay, in every day, first 10 minutes, I will discuss on the any one program on the strings or arrays. Okay. In out of 1 hour, first 10 minutes, I will cover any programming on the strings or arrays or collections. Okay. And one more thing I want to add was, even for manual testing also, the companies are asking programming questions. So we should able to crack the programming questions. So we should able to run the Java programming. Okay. For manual testing or for automation or for DevOps, every role, programming is a basic requirement for every software engineer. Okay. So we should make sure it should be run very perfect and efficiently. Okay. And next one, manual testing. Okay. And in manual testing concepts, I will cover how to write test cases in Excel sheet, or we have some predefined tools like test rare. Okay. Or we can write test cases on the Jira storyboard also. I will explain how to write test cases in multiple tools. Okay. And one more thing I will explain was coverage of test cases. Okay. For a particular functionality, how many test cases you can cover? It means negative, positive test cases, negative test cases, corner scenarios, or boundary value scenarios. We have different scenarios to cover for a particular functionality, and I will cover all the scenarios for a particular. I will explain how to cover particular test cases for each functionality. Okay, and next one, functional test cases. Okay, and I will explain the couple of domains: banking domain, HCM domain, and uh, how to run the particular domains. Okay, how to test the particular domains, everything. And in manual testing, we have so many uh, testing types: smoke, sanity, regression, unit testing, the integration testing, end-to-end testing. I will explain each and every testing, what is particular purpose of this testing, how to test inputs, outputs, all these things we will explain in this particular manual testing. And I will explain both API, database, and UI for manual testing. Okay, not only for UI, we will discuss both about API, database, and UI. Okay, and next one, in UI testing, automation. Okay, UI testing means user interface testing. That means our web pages testing, our web pages, whatever links we open in a Google, in a particular browsers, it is called web pages. And in this module, we will explain how to automate uh, web pages testing. Okay, and we have different types of testing tools to implement UI testing: Selenium, UFT, Cypress. Okay, we have different tools, and in this course, in this module, we will discuss about the Selenium uh, automation tool. Okay, and first I will explain the Selenium architecture. We have different types of architectures in Selenium. Again, Selenium remote control, Selenium WebDriver, Selenium IDE, remote server. Okay, I will explain each and every architecture types. Okay, next one, WebDriver commands. Okay, how to enter button, how to enter some text in the UI, how to select value from the web page, how to select a drop down list, radio buttons, checkbox, everything we will handle in the WebDriver commands module. Okay. Next one, advanced commands like mouse events, keyboard events, robust events, action crash. All these advanced concepts we will discuss in this module. Okay, and again, we need to install a couple of packages from the Eclipse. I will explain how to install, how to write. Okay, we will start from the scratch onwards. Okay, for the automation, for UI testing from by Selenium. Okay, and the next one, API testing. API testing means it's a backend of UI. Okay, whatever we do in the backend is called API testing. And for API testing, for manual, we install Postman tool to do manual testing in API. And in this module, we will discuss different API methods: put, post, get, delete. These are all the different API methods which we use uh, generally. And coming to automation, and again we install couple of packages, and we install less client packages to implement automation of API testing. Okay, how to pass a request, server, response, headers, URL, all we discussed in this module. Okay, and in API testing, we have different kind of tokens, different kinds of response codes, status codes, 200 series, 400 series, 500 series. Okay, we will discuss all these concepts in this API testing module. Okay, and then next we go for database testing. And in this testing, we will discuss different kinds of different SQL queries: select, insert, delete, DML commands, DDL commands, DCL commands, DTL commands. We will discuss different commands, different SQL commands, and joins, and couple of complex queries. Okay, how to break the table into multiple formats, how to create a table, how to delete, insert, update, select. Okay, we will discuss different SQL queries in this module, in this database testing module. And the next one, frameworks. Again, nowadays interviews the panel is asking more questions on the frameworks. Which framework are you using in the project? Which frameworks are you using in the current project, current previous projects? Okay, and we have different frameworks in the market: TestNG, Cucumber, Page Object Model, BDD framework. Okay, I will explain each and every framework by using coding, by coding. Okay, in the Eclipse. Okay, each every framework having some advantages and disadvantages. I will explain how to implement, how to excel all these concepts in this module. Okay, and we have Cucumber is a very well-known framework for everyone. It's like a given when then approach. Okay, I will explain each and every thing in this module. POM, page object model. Okay, next one. Okay, I will explain all the above mentioned concepts with the daily live classes. Okay, every day we will connect for 1 hour, 7 to 8 or 8 to 9, and we will connect for 1 hour. And I will share my screen, and I will type. I will start writing coding. I will start typing the code. Okay, and it's a live classes. It's a one-to-one interaction. Okay, and again we will provide training with a um, real-time experience, real-time projects. We will explain the all the concepts in the real-time projects only. Okay, and we constrain the training to limited batch, only 5 to 10 members. Okay, not more than 10 members. Okay, we will constrain the training to less than 10 members, and make sure everyone uh, able to understand and clear the doubts. And come to training, I will explain all the above concepts for 30 to 35 days. Okay, and for each day we will connect for 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes. And again, for every day, first 10 minutes we will solve one Java programming question. Okay, because nowadays Java program is a basic one. It's a basic requirement for even for testing. BA every domain, for every domain, programming is a basic requirement to go to software. Okay, I will explain all these concepts in our day-to-day cases. Okay, and okay, any doubts in this in the entire concepts in a course or anything? CA pipeline, Git comments. Okay, I will explain all these concepts in the day-to-day cases. And again, CA pipeline means we will not explain how to install, how to configure CA pipeline, but I will explain how to monitor the test cases in CA pipeline, how to track the test cases in CA pipeline. Everything we will explain, and we explain Bitbucket, Git commands, everything we will explain the day-to-day cases. And after expression of all the concepts, we will do some mock interviews, and we will assign some assignments, some questions to the each and every person separately at the end of the week, and we will monitor the assignments by weekly. Okay. And any doubts in these concepts? You want to include more? You want to exclude something, or you want to include more? Anything you can ask. Satya, I mean Sumedha, you can unmute yourself and you can ask any doubts in these concepts. If you want to exclude, even include any particular concepts. Okay. I saw one message. Is it manual testing? Which one? UI or APA or database? Which testing are you referring? Both. The entire course belongs to about manual automation. First couple of days, 3 to 4 days, I will explain manual testing, and next we will enter into automation, UI automation, API automation, database automation, everything we go automation only. From the scratch on this, I will explain automation. We will install the software, scripts, packages, frameworks, and then we will start coding. Okay. First 1 week, we will discuss Java programming and installation and the manual testing. From this second week onwards, it is completely automation. It will be 1 month course, 30-35 days. 1 month entire course. Every day it will be 1 hour to 1 hour 15 minutes. Okay. And I will make sure I cover everything, and I will provide materials for all the members. Thanks, Sumedha, for asking questions. And any more questions, Satya? Okay. Mm. That's pretty much about these topics which we are going to cover in the entire course. Okay. These are more than enough to crack the interviews and to sustain in the testing industry. Okay. Projects. Okay. And for each framework we will for each framework like Cucumber, TestNG, Pomlet XML, we will provide different projects. Okay. And different APIs, different web pages we will automate. So we will share the projects to you to Git or to manually, and you can see that one. Again, we are going to design the projects from the scratch onwards. Okay, not from the Google or something. We are going to develop the projects from the scratch onwards. So it will be very interesting one. As as in the Java programming, we will cover core Java concepts like strings, arrays, collections, oops concepts, or again uh, validations of validations, how to validate, and how to validate multiple test cases. Yeah, core Java means the same things only: strings, arrays, collections, list, set, interface, abstracts, Java 8 plus only. Yeah, 8 plus, Java 8, 8, 8 above 8, Java above 8, Java 8 only. Okay. Again, in corrections, we have different state, set, list, stack, queue, again, map interface. All these things we cover in the corrections. Okay. String buffer, string builder, everything. We cover in the Java programming consists. Lambda exceptions, okay, if you want, I will cover it. But again, no one will ask questions on Lambda exceptions to QA automation. And we don't use much Lambda expressions on our QA automation framework. But if you want, I can give a, I will explain these concepts. Thanks. Okay, about amount. Okay, amount will be discussed by the Srikanth. Okay, you can contact Srikanth. Okay, I'm just a training tutorial, tutorial. Okay, all the amount will be handled by the Srikanth only. Okay, thanks. And yeah. Any more questions, Satya? And every week I will provide some assignments to you, questions and some assignments, and I will monitor the assignments every week. It will be interactive session, not only one and or it will be an interactive session only. Okay. And even I can able to explain C# also, but our course is Java. If you have any doubt on C#, I can explain the C# also. In the current situation, like in the current market, we should be able to, yes, the same question I'm explaining. Again, we should be able to run multiple testing automations like UI testing, API, and database. Okay, if we multiple tools we should run, multiple languages we should run to be competitive in the market. Okay, we have good opportunities in automation testing. Again, if we go for only manual testing, there will be no scope, there will be very less scope, and we get very less packages for manual testing. If we have both manual automation, definitely we can get a good packages and we can uh, be in software in more years, 15 years, 20 years, we can live in the testing industry if we have knowledge on the automation testing and Java programming. I hope I have answered your question, Sumaida. I think we can see a huge market on. We are going to run SQL also. SQL queries. We are going to run SQL queries, insert queries, select, create, updates, complex queries, joins. All these things I am going to explain. Yeah, thanks. And such any questions? Okay. I think I answered all the questions. Uh, could you please tell me the syllabus, please? Syllabus that we don't again separately. This one short phase. Wait, let me go one more time. Short phase means short phase. We install Eclipse, Selenium web drivers, frameworks like TestNG, Cucumber, POM XML, different frameworks we install. And for API testing, we install Postman tool. And for automation, we install Rest clients. Okay, we will install this as per this course. And for Java programming, we will cover these topics: oops, strings, arrays, corrections. Okay, and we in manual testing, this concept will cover smoke, end-to-end testing, regression testing, unit testing, integration testing. All these topics we will cover, and we don't spend much time on manual testing and uh, Java programming. We will only 1 week we will discuss this two, and remaining next 3 weeks we will discuss only on the automation part: UI automation, API automation, database automation. And in UI automation, we will install Selenium web drivers and Chrome drivers. Okay, and you go for WebDriver commands, how to click reader buttons, how to click checkbox, drop down values, and how to enter a text in that one. Yes, you can able to see recordings every session. Srikanth will record a session and he will share a recording to you. And it will be for 1 year. It will be for 1 year, and it will expire in the next 1 year. And in the advanced commands, we will discuss mouse events, keyboard events, drag and drop. Okay, all these events we will discuss. And for API testing, we will cover manual postman and automation, post, get, put, delete, response code, status codes. Okay, we will discuss SQL commands, frameworks. We will discuss. Okay, any questions, Shumeda, Satya? And feed it as okay, yeah, no thanks. And feed it as Srikanth group లో మెసేజ్ చేస్తున్నారు. Okay, and I hope everyone from I mean Telugu. I know everyone knows Telugu, right? Only English, Hindi. Okay, and so okay, that's it from my side. Okay, and I've explained what we're going to cover in this entire course. It will be 30 days or 35 days. Okay, depends on the course. Okay, and if needed, I will take sessions on the Saturday and Sunday based on the completion of the course. Okay, mostly I will not take, but if needed, I will complete the course. I will spend some time on the weekends also. Every day, 1 hour, 1 hour to 1 hour 50 minutes. Okay, and you can ping me anytime for doubts or clarifications, anything. Okay, any doubts, Sumedha or Satya? Okay, let me stop recording.